What's up, Big Brother Canada fans? Welcome to the Season 5, Episode 10 recap brought to you by Morty's TV. Head on over to mortystv.com for live feed updates. The episode kicks off with Neda winning the Power of Veto and Dre questioning Neda's word. What does underlit mean? Dre and Gary, of course, aren't too happy about Neda winning, and we know it makes zero sense for Neda to use the veto, and we are right, as Neda doesn't use the veto at the veto ceremony. Dre does a bit of a mic drop during the ceremony as she said that just because you wear makeup, it doesn't mean you are a genuine person. Gary and Ika are talking in the pantry, and Ika doesn't seem like she wants to talk, but Gary keeps making her feel bad by saying things like, oh, your actions are saying a lot right now by walking away, or you care more about Dre than myself. So Ika says that she doesn't want to be with a ride or die who only cares about himself. Gary asks Ika if she feels like he has her back, and she says she doesn't know, which of course makes Gary sad. Karen calls everyone into the living room and we have a slop vote. What exactly is a slop vote? It's basically a have-not competition. Basically, they each have to make a speech as to why they shouldn't be a have-not. Then, privately, each house guest has to vote who should be a have-not. They each have 10 slop cookies to distribute. So, they distribute the cookies and then they gather to see who got the most. But Big Brother says that they will show the footage of each house guest voting in case they thought of vote fraud. Man, I don't agree with this. I know Big Brother does this from time to time, but this can ruin your game in a second. Because obviously, as they're trying to decide who should get what cookies, they're all talking. They're basically trash talking. And it can obviously show you in a different light that these house guests weren't seeing you under. So we'd see that Gary, Kevin, Karen, and Jackie have the most cookies. But guess what, everyone? It's backwards week. So the house guests with 0 cookies are actually your have-nots this week, which is Bruno, Dimitri, Emily, and William. Bruno was pissed, and William was crying, while the other two were like, meh. Arissa tells the house guests that it's time for the HoH competition, and whoever wins will be the only person to vote. Before we head to the HoH competition, we see Gary and Dimitri talking, and Gary asks Dimitri if he wins HoH, will he save him? And Dimitri says 100%. Interesting. So, now we get to the HoH competition. Basically, the house guests are on this spinning dome, and they need to hang on to the very end. Dylan fell off first, followed by Karen, Kevin, Bruno, Cindy, and Jackie, which means it's Emily, William, Dimitri, and Ika left over. William drops, and then Ika, so it's Dimitri or Emily, and your new HoH is Dimitri. I honestly thought it was going to be Emily, because she's small, she seems pretty strong. She did last all the way to the very end. And then you got Dimitri, who's obviously a bigger guy, and sometimes those bigger guys just can't handle a endurance comp. But it kind of ended short because Emily was like, oh, Dimitri, am I safe? Blah, blah, blah. They talked it out, and Dimitri's like, yeah, of course. And so then Emily just dropped. And that's your episode 10 recap, everyone. So either Gary or Dre will be going home, and it's all up to Dimitri to decide who will go home. It's going to be an interesting episode 11. So until next time, I'm Chris, and I'm out.